2014 edition of Bravescast. We have an informative and interesting show for you today covering the student life of Bremen High School.
So let's get started with our first story. It's just about that time, ladies and gentlemen, to bring out your fur coats and your wool blankets. Here are some tips to help you keep you a little warm in the winter. Weather strip your windows. This is a long, sticky piece of tape that helps you seal your windows so no extra air gets in. Next, use a door strip to keep away the draft. Also, adding insulation above you. But make sure you have an adult help you with that. These are just little things that can make a difference. Don't forget your gloves and hats when you go outside to build a snowman. Since it's getting cold outside, there's a place where you can get warm clothing for little cost.
Let's make your trash someone else's treasure. Students of Bremen High School and Coat of the Braves are hosting their annual garage sale. It will be held on December 13th in the cafeteria along in the Commons. By giving back your clothes and high school items, you help families that will no longer have to struggle. If interested, see the social worker, Ms. Connolly, in the PPS office. If you want to help more than that, sign up for the blood drive in spring.
Recently here at Bremen High School, we had our annual blood drive. It took place in the lower gym, and all our students here helped in every way they could, even if it wasn't by donating blood. Nurse Pryor stated it turned out to be a wonderful success. The next one's coming up in the spring, so don't forget to sign up and help save a life. This was no thanks to our students in helping with the setup.
Student of the Month is a time where teachers choose their best students academically, athletically, and also most active in school. It will be in our honors assembly in the main gym where students will be awarded and honored for their positive accomplishments through the school year so far.
It takes 20 minutes. Exercise has just as much effort on the brain as it does on the body. Exercising gives you long-term benefits, especially getting rid of the risk of diseases. It's not always about losing weight. It's more about maintaining a healthy heart and mind. It is easy to get up and run a few laps around the block. Lace up your shoes and get going. Here are some tips from Erin when it comes down to choosing your drink wisely.
Popular athletic teacher here at Bremen, Ms. Jennifer Swanson, is challenging her students to rethink their drink. Ms. Swanson performed an activity with them for them to look closely at the nutrition facts and even did a hands-on activity to really look and see what's in their drink. Well, in other news, National ACT tests will be coming up.
Rethink Your Drink is part of the nutrition assessment and unit, and where we talk about how much sugars are in the current drinks that students are consuming on a daily basis. It also looks at calories and how many calories are in those drinks as well. With the rising amounts of childhood obesity, I think it's important for them to know what they're putting in their bodies on a daily basis. So we challenge them not only to rethink their drink as far as their pop choices, but also over a course of 3 days to choose water over pop or other.
Well, in other news, National ACT tests will be coming up.
Bremen will be hosting their national ACT testing on December 13th. All students are welcome to take this test. But if you're a junior and senior, this will be a great opportunity. By taking this test early, you prepare yourself on the ACT in April. If interested, go to www.act.org. And before you take this test, you will need a good night rest. So here's more information on that.
A new hypothesis that was pronounced in the Scientific American says that more teens learn the more sleep they need. These studies are showing that it not only helps us physically, but mentally. There are many ways to get enough sleep after going to bed after a long practice or a long day of hard work. Make sure it's completely dark in your room, and that includes turning off any digital device lights also. Keep your room a comfortable temperature. Between 60 and 68 degrees is great. Try turning off things an hour earlier, and you may feel a difference the next day. There are many things for fighting for our attention, and it may cause us to forget our sleep. Since we're talking about getting enough sleep, here's another topic that students aren't getting enough of.
The American Pediatrics recommends students in schools to need at least 20 minutes to eat lunch during their school day. Ms. Eskew has her input on how she thinks it should be.
I think it should be an hour long, so lunch and FCL should be put together. Not really. For the paid food, yes. For little free lunches, no. I think they should be prepared better, because in cooking class,
Kids from Oak Lawn School are complaining that the food is dry and burned and the lines are too long, so there really is no point to stand in line for 20 minutes. These kids say that after waiting in line almost half their lunch period, it is gone, and they get about 10 minutes in other news.
The counselor and the PPS have a set way for counselors or for students and parents to better understand the process of financial aid. The event is called Financial Aid Night, and it will be held on December 3rd at 6 o'clock until 8 p.m. in the IMC. The counselors will discuss the different type of financial aids and what you can apply to get help.
Bremen, this is Mrs. Rauch from the Guidance Department, here to remind you about our annual Financial Aid Night that's coming up on Wednesday, December 3rd at 6:30 p.m. in the Bremen IMC. Financial Aid Night is for junior and senior students and their parents, and students should come because during the presentation we'll overview the financial aid process and discuss the FAFSA, or Free Application for Federal Student Aid. You don't need to sign up, you just need to attend, so remember to come to Financial Aid Night on Wednesday, December 3rd at 6:30 p.m. in the Bremen IMC.
There will be phone calls to parents along with the morning announcements.
Well, that's all the time we have this month. Make sure you check us out online at www.bdtv228.net for additional contact, and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Bremen District Television. Finally, don't forget to like us on Facebook. For Erin, and I'm Houston, we'll see you next month.